I'm here today for the simple reason that President Ramaphosa refuses to be as good as his word and act against corruption, act against criminality in our parliament. Those kinds of actions go unchecked, whereas what President Ramaphosa perceives as a slight, which is a deputy minister not asking him permission to go on a private trip that he didn't have to ask permission for, that is punished in most severe terms. But serious fraud and the misleading of Parliament is somehow condoned by President Ramaphosa's government. That is an enormous double standard, and that shows you that the ANC isn't at all interested in combating corruption. This matter concerns Minister Nkabane, the Minister of Higher Education. She announced certain appointments to the SETA boards, the Sector Education and Training Authorities, which are crucially important in the higher education sector of South Africa. Our colleague Karabo Kakhao then went and did an entire table of everybody who was appointed and discovered, lo and behold, that there were a whole lot of deployed ANC cadres. So the next question, obviously, was to ask how were they selected? And the minister said it was by an independent board of experts. Now, when we dug a little bit further and found out who these experts were, 3 out of the 6 were employees of the minister in her own department, and several others were deployed ANC cadres from various positions. What has been done by Minister Nkabane is fraud and misleading Parliament, both of which are criminal contraventions.
So it's important for us to understand the reason why we're here and why this is so important. Because if we don't fight against corrupt ministers and ministers that deploy based on cadre deployment at the expense of SETA boards and young people that need to gain skills to access the economic opportunity, we will not be doing justice to why we joined the government of national unity to begin with, and also making sure that Parliament has teeth to make sure that it holds people accountable.